Hello my friends, I hope you're having an amazing start to 2022. Welcome back to Modded Subnautica. I have 3 epic mods to show you today, but first, let's talk about something here in the menu. I'm back with the Return of the Ancients mod, and as you can see, the achievements have now been more or less fully implemented, or at least there have been a bunch of tweaks to them. And what's more, when you jump in, you even get a custom loading screen based on how many achievements you've already done, so that's pretty cool. Feels like I never left. Now let's say you found yourself in the following situation. You have this lovely base down here, which has no hatch of course, and you have this lovely Cyclops up here. Now normally, you would only be able to actually dock your Seamoth into the base using something like a moon pool. But what about the poor old Cyclops? What if you want to just dock it in and not have to swim through water to get into the base? Well, if that's what you want, the following mod has got your back. This is the Cyclops Docking hatch, a mod that's existed for quite a while. I just never covered it for some reason. Placing it onto your base will add this little neat compartment, even with its own animation. And now when you enter your Cyclops, you will be able to just casually maneuver towards it. And once you get real close, the control will be more or less taken away from you. The sub will itself slowly near towards the target. We're pulling into the station, and boom! The Cyclops engine has been powered down. We can now leave, and if we try to exit the Cyclops, boom, look at that, we are inside of our own base. Now this mod to me is just a wonderful utility, honestly. If you're somebody who's into big base building and you want to be able to like utilize all your vehicles, park them all, have this nice enclosed system, this is definitely something for you. The nice thing about it for me as well is that it doesn't really break the immersion. I mean, it's not that big of a stretch that Altera would be able to construct a little hatch like this. In fact, I would say it's quite immersive. So all in all, a wonderful mod, which also actually comes with a whole bunch of utility. In the mods menu, you can change how quickly the power cells charge, how close you need to be for the range to actually engage. Either way, a wonderful mod. Moving on. Now you might have thought we're done with the Cyclops, but not just quite yet. Let's talk about the Return of the Ancients again for a sec. This mod has consistently been getting a lot of updates. Most of them, you know, small things, fixes, and changes, and repairs to bugs which I didn't really think needed a separate video to be covered. But now we have like a nice batch to go through, so I figured we'd jump back into it. If you open the Fabricator, besides the amazing Seamoth, Prawn Suit, and other modules, including the Dash module, will let you kind of dash forward, we now have the Cyclops ION Booster module. This thing is so freaking cool. Now while you might think to yourself that like, come on, alright, we've gotten a lot of modules over the years as mods, how special can this really be? Well, just wait until we use it. Now, would you look at that? Now, this module effectively transforms the entire vehicle into this like Tron futuristic look. And if we dock out of our base real quick here, we can now get some incredible speeds. Oh boy, if we use the fastest speed of the engine, holy moly. Okay. Whoa. Oh my god, where did I even get? Dude, this thing is like a freaking underwater jet. You thought the Seamoth was the fastest vehicle? Think no longer. This thing is probably faster than like using the grappling glitch on the Prawn Suit. Either way, exceptionally cool, and I just gotta say, like, this interior, holy crap, it's so pretty. Alright, well, we're not quite done with that mod just yet. Many changes have actually been made to how the alien builder tool works, and how you're able to build your own alien bases. Not only is there an absolute crap ton of options for you to build, you now get these modular blocks, which allow you to connect, touch up together, and build pretty much anything you would like. Effectively speaking, now you have all of the tools at your disposal, even oxygen field generator. It's so freaking cool. Yeah, look at that. The oxygen field generator even just like completely removed all water from this little base I just built. My god, that's so cool. I honestly cannot wait to see when this is done and released to the public what kind of crazy bases you guys can come up with. Anyways, moving on from this. Wow. This is the point in the video when we visit the Void. This point comes up in pretty much like almost all of my videos, and it usually signifies that something terrifying is about to happen. So if you have like thalassophobia or fear of depths, large things underwater, or anything of the sort, you might reconsider watching the following parts. Right, so the reason we are here is actually kind of twofold. Number one, the Gargantuan Leviathan has received a bunch of fixes, as well as a new attack, which it supposedly has. Okay, yeah. And there's the attack. Holy moly. look at this freaking thing. Are you ready to die? Is that seriously what the PDA asks? Alright, come on, mate. No. It even has electricity. Seriously. Yeah, so here is the Gargantuan in its natural beauty, if that's what you want to call it. Yeah, I don't think that ghost is really having a good time. Look at the size of this freaking thing. Anyway, so it now has that new seismic attack, or whatever you want to call it. Let's scan this thing, shall we? Oh, ooh, there it is. Okay, you didn't have to do it, says the achievement. And there is the PDA scan, extremely shaky, but it's not completely done yet, of course. That's totally fine. Still, the progress in this mod is amazing. Now, funny enough, normally this would be it, but there's actually... As if it wasn't strong enough. Yeah, let's just give it a freaking nuke attack too, shall we? Right, so, what the heck? Riley, you should look up the front. There's another reason why we're actually in the void, and that's because another mod which was recently deleted is now back in the game, and that is the Perlin void mod. Here you can see it down here. Now, if you're not exactly sure what on earth this is, I wouldn't blame you. Essentially what this mod used to do is that it added a bottom to the void using Perlin noise. The mod was at some point actually deleted from the Nexus, but now it's made its way back, so here it is. Now unfortunately, you can't really build here yet. Back in the day you could use the build tweaks mod to build down here, but unfortunately that mod has since been also removed from the Nexus website. Now luckily, you can still build the Precursor stuff here. So if you want to, you can now go to the bottom of the void, which is kind of colorful, but don't worry about that, and build your own freaking Precursor base. Now if you have a creative world, or if you're an absolute madman and you have a survival world, you can do this and just like casually chill in your underwater freaking Precursor base. How freaking cool is that? Hey, look at that. I've effectively made me a very cool garage. Anyways, guys, that's about it for this week's episode. I sincerely hope you enjoyed, and I'll of course keep you posted on any new mods or updates to the Return of the Ancients mod. If you liked this video, maybe consider leaving a like, commenting, or subscribing. All of those would be very much appreciated. And with that, I'm going to wish you a beautiful rest of the day and a beautiful start to this new year. And I'll see you legends in whatever next video I make. Bye bye.